Scientists and researchers are among the most curious people. What might happen in the future? They know the solution to all the mysteries. When will we eliminate cancer? When can we use other planets? Could the Earth end? Dozens of questions, or even hundreds and thousands of questions, and for this reason, there is no time period in the future without making assumptions for it. But what are the predictions for the next billion years? Welcome to the Flashy First Facts channel. But before we start, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to us and activate the bell button to receive new videos. Scientists expect that over the next 10,000 years, all genetic differences will disappear and different traits will be distributed among humans. This means that one man has dark, curly hair and another has white, smooth hair and green eyes. All humans will look relatively close to each other. Let us also put 5,000 years on top of these 10. We will notice that the lands and deserts will be distributed. Europe, which was green, and African lands, which were desert. This will all change. The Sahara Desert in Africa will appear, and a great desert will appear in Europe, and Africa will return to greenness as it once was. If we go back 5,000 years, in 20,000 years, we will find that almost all the languages we know will disappear, and there will be one or two unified languages in the entire world. If we travel further for approximately 50,000 years, for example, we will find that unfortunately, the entire Earth has frozen due to the ice age that will occur again. If we continue after 100,000 years, we will find that the inhabitants of the Earth who are amateur telescopes say that Mars is shaped like Saturn as a result of the explosion of Phobos, one of the moons of Mars. And if we jump farther a year, assuming that the Earth's population still exists, they will be treated to an amazing space show with the explosion of the Betelgeuse star. At this time, all the inhabitants of the Earth, whether day or night, will see the effect of the supernova, as if a new sun had formed in front of them, even if we accelerated the time further and traveled by 50 million years. Will we see the whole old world disappeared? The continent of Asia, Africa, and Europe will all return as one block again, and the moment the continents meet and the Mediterranean disappears. This collision will lead to the formation of a new mountain range dotted with peaks higher than Everest. If we assume that the Earth's population is also still present during this period, they will most likely be living in colonies in space, especially since during this period, it is expected that an asteroid like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs will hit the Earth. But we can return again to Earth after 250 million years, and that is a long time. The Earth will remain stable and everything will flourish again. But after 300 million years, the cycle will return again and the continents will divide. But then will there be humans? This means that we can deal with all of these problems. Most of the population at that time will have abandoned the Earth because after only about 600 million years, the Sun will have approached the Earth, and the Earth's temperature will have risen very high, and the size of the Sun will continue to grow gradually, like the natural cycle of any star. As for the matter with the Moon, it will not work like the Sun. The Moon is already 4 centimeters away from the Earth every year, and after all the years, it will certainly have reached great distances, and will no longer have any tides, eclipses, or solar eclipses. At that time, if humans do not create the colonies we mentioned, it will most likely be the end of humans, and before we reach 1 billion. Most likely 1 year planet Earth will be back as it began, as a blazing ball of fire. Everyone who has reached here, give us a like, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.